Hello YouTube and Twitch. It's BirdoPrey5 and welcome back to episode 18 of City on the Edge of Forever, our Cities Skylines series. Today's episode is called Feel the Bern. We're going to experiment with some democratic socialism. But first I need to get my comments up as always, so give me just a minute while I get my tablet started. We're doing Feel the Bern today, mostly because I had not for any particularly important reason, but because I had a good screenshot from the last game of a massive fire. So I was using that for the thumbnail for this game, so Feel the Bern seemed appropriate. And of course, sure that's no one, I'll get it. Hello? As I suspected. No one. Robot voices easily ignored. DJ Odyssey is first. Oh, Anti-Tracker says first. On my screen, DJ Odyssey was first. Though, let me go to the actual YouTube app and get a confirmation here. Yep, DJ Odyssey was first. Anti-Tracker a very, very close second. Within seconds. And he says dang and calls DJ Odyssey a jerk. Hey, he was first to me trying to build a city, so I had to be first too. Yes, I was first on DJ Odyssey's stream earlier today. His first stream that I know of, building a city, Skyline City. Of course, he did mostly just use it to send meteors to destroy stuff, but I think we all start there. Anti-Tracker says, well, he did say first 5 hours ago. Well, to be honest, I didn't see that. I wasn't even thinking of streaming 5 hours ago. But we're on now. So thank you guys for showing up. And DJ Odyssey is slowly working on his city. That's good, DJ. So my thoughts for today. Anti-Trigger District is still there. There's a quick recap from last time. I put down the Luxor Hotel from Las Vegas near the airport, and our amusement park, and this is our tourist district, so right in that general vicinity. We also put down a cargo airport to help the industry in the Anti-Tracker District sell more products. In addition, we put in a cruise ship terminal to bring in more tourists to the city. And we've got a subway station here. Or where's the subway? The subway station's around here. But the subway station to bring them to our transit hub. Also, I tried to make a big hole in this roundabout and fill it with water. And I ended up flooding this section of the city. So I created a pumping service to help clean up. There's our subway. A pumping service to help clean up the extra water. We're still got to wait for that to dissipate, and then we can try placing another water source in there. Once this evaporates, it'll be easier. Trying to remember if there was anything else we did last time. Wasn't a heck of a lot of building. The Le Mona Lisa district still looks very good. And oh, that's what we did. We made some new districts, although we didn't actually build anything. We added the DJ Odyssey district, which is, let's turn the district names on. Yeah, okay, right down here, Odyssey Square. That's it. That's it. By the way, guys, question. I want to put this camera on. Okay, well, it's not moving right now. But how's your frame rate when it is moving? Is it smooth or is it jerky? Like right now, it's a moving screen. And I'm kind of curious if you guys are seeing smooth movement or jerky movement, because I am also streaming to Twitch, and I'm afraid that might be hurting the YouTube stream. DJ says he's working on it. John, welcome, John Araki. Pray for Mojo. Josh Street says, Bird, your evil started to turn everyone into a Cities Skylines junkie. Welcome, Josh Street. And yes, that was my evil plan all along. And now I will sell all my stock in Paradox Interactive and make millions of dollars, because that's how it works, right? There was no such district, DJ. It is jerky? Okay, hold on. Let me kill streaming to Twitch. Sorry, Twitch people. If you're watching from Twitch, come to YouTube. I don't know what else to tell you. Okay. We cut off the Twitch people. I don't know if it will improve anything, but my spidey sense says yes. What about now? This is it looks perfectly smooth for me. Anti-Trigger says, by the way, congrats on 230 subs. Thank you so much, Anti-Tracker. Yeah, it was a big night for me. It was actually a 231 at some point, but we lost someone along the way. John says Anti is moderating on Pornhub. If he is, good for him. How do you get that job? John says, gotta delete the porn, the clown and midget porn. Make sure you leave the quicksand porn, or Darth is gonna be very upset. DJ says it looked like a penis, though. It did not, okay? It was barely phallic shaped. Barely. And DJ says 231 now. Oh, excellent. I guess the guy came back. Smooth like a Green New Deal. Well, John, I'm not sure if that actually means smooth or you mean not smooth at all. John says the problem, Bird Cities Skylines has a way to go before the number of copies sold compared to CK2, HOI4, or EU4. Wow, is it sad that I have no idea what any of those acronyms stand for? DJ claims he was not the only one to agree. Okay. Yes, other people saw a passing resemblance to the male organ. But I cleaned it I changed it as a matter of caution. I do not agree it had any resemblance. Okay, so how is the movement now? Like, honestly. Because this hopefully is nice and smooth for you. And if it's not, I've got bigger issues I have to deal with. Commander Ironwolf, welcome, Commander Ironwolf. DJ Odyssey says, don't feel bad. I don't know what he is talking about either. Okay, well, at least I'm not crazy. And DJ Odyssey and John both say smooth. Thank you. So, sorry, Twitch. You're out of luck. Unless I'm really bored one morning and just want to stream to Twitch only. I guess I'm not. They do not have the bandwidth, perhaps, to stream to both services at once. Commander Ironwolf says, "What looks like a penis? Nothing, or lots of things. They're buildings. They're meant. They're tall and straight. Well, what do you want?" John says silky. Oh boy. Anti-Ryan Johnson says Qapla, Qapla, Anti-Ryan Johnson. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so now we've got a nice non-jerky picture. Let's work on our city. What? Bird has a Twitch channel? Yes, it's under Birdo Prey 5, just like I am on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Gab, on Minds, on Instagram. Not that I use Instagram, but sure, I have an Instagram account, as I am on AOL. AOL is mostly dead, but you know what? I still have it. I don't think I have it on Gmail. I think some a-hole took it from me to pretend that they were me. I'm not 100% sure. One of the email services, it's not me, but almost everywhere I'm Birdo Prey 5. The letter O, not the number 0. Very important to remember. So yeah. You know what? I am. It's free. Why not? I have so many emails that still go to AOL. There's no point in updating them to go to Gmail. Then I'll just get more junk mail at Gmail. Okay, let's before we start our democratic socialism, let's oh man, look at this thing. What's it putting out? 4 megawatts, wind speed 4. This poor thing, it's barely moving. Is it even necessary? It is. It is. There's no other power is not coming across. And looks like Josh is following me on stream. Thank you, Josh. Not going to be a whole lot of GeoCities. Actually, when GeoCities was a thing, I certainly had a GeoCities page. I can't remember if it was Birdo Prey or something else. We gotta run the power line over to here, and this way we can kill that. We don't need that power plant. I don't think. I did get some new power plants. Let's see, yes. I got a Tesla coil. A Tesla plant. A clean source of energy. Nikola Tesla created this energy tower to give free energy to everyone. Of course, it's not free, but I might throw one down. Oh, it needs to be on a road. Ah, that's the only damn thing about it. And it's got, why is the noise? A Tesla coil, I mean, I know it makes some noise, but shouldn't be making that much noise. Screw that. I'm not down for that. What's this thing? Gauss? Also has a high noise radius. Oh well. Whatever. The power line will do. Does it still say you've got mail? Surprisingly, it does. And Bird is still on MySpace. I think I am. I think I might be. I don't know. But MySpace and GeoCities probably not anymore. But if you have Bird of Prey 5 on Friendster and MySpace, I thought not. Just lazy, yeah. Yes, Josh Street, I thanked you for following me on Twitch. Thank you so much. I saw the email come in. I don't know if there's going to be much Twitch stuff anytime soon, but you never know. You never know. One day I get angry at all the YouTube people and I say, screw you, YouTube. I'm going to be a Twitch user from now on. It's possible. Then you'll be one of the few people who can keep up with the videos. I think we need to run a new road through here. Let's bring it in here and connect it there. Yeah, that's good. I'll give like a neighborhood back here. Lots of buildable land here that's being underutilized. Now, of course, it's behind a bus station, so we don't want to. I don't want to put residential. It would be way too loud for residential. But for offices or commercial even, it would be perfectly fine. So let's do that. Plus it does have a highway off-ramp and on-ramp. We've got plenty of industry demand, so you know what? This is going to be like an office park, you know, for the businesses that can't afford a big building down on Main Street, that are still they still need a place of business. It's not the most convenient place to go for a meeting, but what the hell? It's cheap and it's land, and you can get yourself a fancy office with a fancy address. You can put a fancy address on your business card. Campbell Street, that sounds stupid. People want businesses, they want it on a powerful street. This is going to be Trump Street. That sounds... Yes, I'm at 101 Trump Street. And what's this street? Foggy Street? No. We need another power name. What's the name that just oozes power and masculinity. Uh, I got one. John Wayne Way. There we go. I'm at the corner of Trump Street and John Wayne Way. This is the address you want to have. Now, as long as nobody actually visits you, they'll think, wow, that's a very fancy address. That's got to be like the top, the top address in that city. So as long as your customers are in a different city, they'll have the utmost respect for you. Now, if it's like what happened to a young me, who then had to go meet with this company, and I actually drove 2.5 hours out of New York City to go to their corporate office, and I find it's just some rented shack in a industrial park in the backwoods of Philadelphia. You might be a little less impressed, but for the customers that don't visit in person, sure, it works. Harris Street? No, Harris Street. John Wayne Graceway, Edison. Edison isn't bad. Wanker Lane. Damn, John was thinking like me, lol. It's cheap and it's land. I think that describes tundra. Armstrong. Like Neil Armstrong. Armstrong Avenue. And nobody, except the 2 or 3 people that are actually going to be on Armstrong Avenue, knows that it's only a 150-foot long road and not some massive avenue. So, oh wow, Trump Street extends all the way out here. So actually Trump Street is a good address. Look at that. Perfect. So yeah, okay, so I'll grant you Bernie Sanders is probably not for any of these names, but the democratic socialism experiment has yet to start. Okay, our industry demand has fallen, so you know what? Let's go in and edit, since nothing's been built here yet. Let's go ahead and make this commercial. Where else? We can make some commercial over here. There we go. Just to break things up, give them a little some space. Yeah, there we go. That'll let them grow. It's cheap, it's annoying, and it's easy. It must be the AOC way, says DJ. Also, Stretch Armstrong. John says, John Meyer, welcome, John. I heard that AOC could go to jail for that staffing thing. She's not going to jail, John. Who's going to convict her? If she's tried in New York? No, the 3/4 of the jury are probably her supporters. DJ Odyssey says, yeah, hiding money around. See, you go on a witch hunt and you're gonna find witches. Free AOC. Yeah, Sassy, I hear the loud noises outside. Maybe it's the garbage man. Okay. So we still have some commercial demand. Is this a traffic light? It is. It is. Okay. How's our residential demand? We have residential demand. Well, let us make a residential area that AOC and Bernie Sanders would approve of. DJ Odyssey says, I think Bird got his title for stream today from sort of stealing my title. Lol. DJ, I explained when I first started. I only got the title because I had that fire as the screenshot. But you know what? Maybe that did put it in my head. I will give you partial credit. John Meyer says Armstrong Road is a NASA hoax. Oh boy. So Bird, what the hell was the mod you used to change disasters up to 25? I need more power. DJ, the mod is called Ragnarok. Where is it? Yep, here it is. Ragnarok. And you can set the max value of any of the disasters. You can do quite a few things, but yeah, 25.5 becomes the new max. Now, be forewarned, in my opinion, it seems to take longer for the system to calculate a larger disaster. I believe that it's taking longer because of, all the things that have to happen after it crashes. And I think the game is kind of pre-calculating things so the disaster can happen without noticeable lag. It's just my theory. John Araki asks, where on this map is the town of Crackton? No Crackton yet, but we could make one. Josh says, Bird of Prey, so if you go on a witch hunt, you're going to find witches. Then if we go on a Bird of Prey 5 hunt, does that mean we'll find Bird of Prey 5? If you're any good at what you're doing, yes, I suppose you will. But jury pools are made of old ladies, maybe jail after all. John, having been served in a New York City jury, not in my experience, not around here. New York City has like a zero, like unless you're physically unable to leave the house like me in my current condition, you have to serve jury duty. Even mayors have gone in to serve jury duty because there was they weren't granted an exemption because they were mayor. New York City does have kind of a force everyone to go to jury duty system. Now, yeah, granted, people still just ignore notices, but it's a lot harder to get out of it here than most other places. And sitting in the room, people trying to get out of jury duty was hilarious. And the judge is like, anyone who doesn't speak English, raise your hand. And like 15 people out of like 300 raised their hand. And he's like, well, if you understood me saying raise your hand, you speak enough English to be on the jury, put your hands back down. And then he went through everybody who was trying to get out for whatever reason. And he was like, screw you, no, screw you, no. Like maybe 2 people out of 300, he gave an excuse to and let them leave. I actually enjoyed jury duty, but I got picked for a homicide case, so it was pretty interesting. I'd be really annoyed if I was missing work, especially if my work wasn't paying me, just because some idiot was suing his neighbor over, his tree growing on the property or something. That would piss me off. But murder, I'll sit on that case. DJ Odyssey says, John says, lock her up. Lock her up. DJ said, thank you. That's okay. I just want to destroy big time. And he has it loaded. John says, Shelbyville and Capital City need to feel level 25. That's true. DJ Odyssey says, I get out jury duty every time. Well, DJ, are you doing anybody a favor? You should be on the jury. Marlena Monroe, hello Marlena. She says, hello Bird and chat. DJ says, hi Marlena. I just want to walk in and say he's guilty, period. Well, I mean, that's an option, but honestly, I wish I could be sit-in judge of more people. I don't trust a lot of other people. I should be the one doing it. Okay. John Street says, hey Marlena, are you going to be up late to watch Bird? What up late? I'm not going to be up. Oh, I guess for her. I was going to say, because I'm certainly not going to be up late. Okay, so what we're doing here. This is not a real road. This is from one of the extension packs. And this is actually just a pedestrian walkway. But it's zonable, unlike the other walkways built into the game. Boardwalk. Boardwalk for mixed traffic. No, we want pedestrians and emergency vehicles. Pedestrians, cyclists, and emergency vehicles. That's what we want. So we are going to make a residential zone back here. That's basically going to be for cyclists. No, there we go. It's only got one outlet. Maximize residential space. Now, how are we gonna do this? Let's throw in a park, because I feel like, they want the yoga garden. Where's the yoga garden? Not the Japanese garden. I know we got a yoga garden somewhere. Hell no, you're not getting a movie theater. People are pansies. Small fountain. Come on, I know there's a yoga garden in here somewhere. Oh, a cat park. That might be the right park. Uh, did I skip the yoga garden already? Is it? I feel like it should be right here. Next to the Japanese. This is it. No, tropical garden. Oh, is it a medical building? Is it a medical building? Might be. Yoga. Yoga garden. Okay. Yeah. Yes, they want a centralized yoga garden. That's cool. Does police and firefighting? Yeah, okay. There's not going to be a lot of police over here, but police coverage isn't terrible. Fire coverage is a little worse. You know what? We might give a tiny baby fire station. What would we do with this? A tiny baby fire station. Right here. It's still not enough to get down there. Okay, what a slightly bigger fire station. No, it's still not going to go down there. Huh. What about this? No, I don't want something so big. Well, that does cover the area. Look at that. Okay, I guess they get a fire station. What a waste. But you're not getting hospitals. I'm going to tell you that right now. If you get sick, you're on your own. You shouldn't have lived here. We'll put high density. High density here. High density here. I'll get back to comments shortly. That's not technically even in the area. I'll do offices there. Offices here since they're on the road. Yes, because that's a main road. You get an office, and now you get high density housing. You know what? You probably better off with office because you're literally next to a garbage incinerator. So yeah, and we'll do some high density here, high density here, and high density here, and this little area. Oh wow, no water. Is our water low? Oh, water availability is high. It must just not have a pipe there. And low density residential in this little square, just for the people who don't want to be in big buildings, but for the democratic socialism plan to work, they have to be in big buildings. So maybe I shouldn't even have allowed little buildings. You know what? Let me throw down a school so they can. Oh, elementary school is very high. High school is very high. Okay, no schools. Oh, that's right. We were going to put down a university today. Well, that kind of goes with Field of Bern. We can still do that. Okay, water. Why are you saying you don't have water? I guess, look at that. One little place in the city that did not have water. And it went right through our new neighborhood. Don't worry, guys. I got these pipes cheap. Right from Flint, Michigan. You'll be fine. I saved a bunch of money. Saved a bunch of money with these excess pipes. Flint, Michigan was just throwing them out for some reason. We picked them up right from the landfill. Brought them here, and they're gonna democratic socialism. We've gotta save some money, so we're gonna reuse our pipes. We're gonna reuse somebody else's perfectly good pipes. Okay. Let's see how that grows. We'll put the nice camera on it, and I'll get back to the comments. DJ Odyssey says, no, I would like to be on the Cheech and Chong, but belief. What? Okay. I stopped reading most of DJ's comments halfway through. Anti-Ryan Johnson says, hi, Marlena. Marlena says, always fun to hang out with Bird and you guys, but have to work tomorrow. Can't make it too late. Oh, sorry about that, Marlena, but thank you so much for stopping by and spending time while you can. We enjoy it. And DJ Odyssey says, just found a mod for this that lets zombies walk around your city. That's an interesting one. Josh Street says, guess Marlena, you're going to have to be late to Anti-Tracker's night, parentheses, morning stream for you. What is today? Tuesday. Yes, tonight is Anti-Tracker's 11 p.m. stream. Marlena says, I always miss those, Josh, sleeping like a baby at that hour. God bless you, Marlena, that you can sleep like a baby at any particular hour. Anti-Tracker is in the house. DJ Odyssey says, yoga garden equal yoga pants. Yeah, that might not be... It's probably a highly photographed section of the city. Marlena says, hi, Anti-Tracker. Anti-Tracker says, hi to Marlena. DJ says, so anti. The map I found to start mine has, wait for it, bunnies. You found that map, DJ Odyssey? I thought you made that map. I'm shocked you found a map so perfect. That was some good map finding, DJ. I'm almost more impressed you found it than had you made it yourself. Almost. Josh Street says, Bird needs to make a bunny tree forest for DJ. DJ says it looked cool when it caught on fire. Yes, it did. Josh Street says, DJ, look, when you get hit the middle of the face with a meteor. Looked great when you got hit in the middle of the face with a meteor. Anti-Tracker. If you see DJ Odyssey's bunny map, I thought personally it was kind of adult. I still maintain that whoever created that map was pervert, and you'll see why if you see the map at some point. DJ Odyssey says, was watching some guy sounded Russian explain about keeping water clean. I swear he said shitty water 5 times in less than a minute. And the accent made it hilarious. I'm trying to think, can I even attempt a Russian accent? No. No. Unfortunately not. DJ Odyssey says, I stopped reading DJ Odyssey comments halfway through. I guess I should have just said, I stopped reading DJ. David Reinhardt. Welcome, David. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Marlena says, don't worry, I'm still here, Bird. I was not worried. I knew you would stick around for a little bit, Marlena. Thank you so much. DJ says, hi, David. Marlena says, hi, David. And David says, hi. Yes, well, welcome to the channel, David. Or the stream. Don't worry, these people don't bite. DJ Odyssey is saying he found the map on Steam. I understand. That's where everybody finds it. Mount Bird of Prey 5 could take a hit. It sure could. And DJ Odyssey says that volcano does not look like Camel Toe. I beg to differ, DJ, but you know what? It's your map. You can make it as perverted as you want. So, we need to give this district a name. It grew fairly fast for a district that can only be entered with walking or bicycling or emergency vehicles, and is surrounded by garbage incinerators and loud freeways. So this is the cheap area, I suppose. This is for the college students deeply in debt because college isn't free yet, and they have a degree but no job, or they're working at Starbucks and they just need some money. So this is where they would live. Okay, with that in mind, let's call this Pine Hills? No, Pine Hills. Pine Hills does not work for me. Okay, guys, now's the time. If you got a good name for this district, post it up. Hector, welcome, Hector. What happened, Bird? After you spoke against the Orville, now more people never think it was the bestest episode. Hector, what can I say, Hector? I know I'm often a devil's advocate. I often have a different position than most people on many things. Honestly, I'm surprised it took this long for there to be a major disagreement between me and the rest of the YouTube community on something like this. DJ Odyssey says weekend at Bernie's district. Feel the Bern district, says Marlena. Yeah, those are good options, but I feel like there's something else better out there. I feel. What would be better? How could we better describe? This is a district that you can only get to it on your bicycle, more or less. If you live here, you can't have a car. You have to have a bicycle, or you can walk. I'm not even sure where the nearest subway is. It is not an ideal place. Sounds like Amsterdam, says Marlena. I've never been to Amsterdam. My sister has. I've heard some stories. Let's see. I know. We're gonna call this Baristaville, since that's probably the occupation of most of the occupants of Baristaville. What does that red donut-looking building do? Ah, yes, this building. It is a fusion incinerator. It collects garbage and it makes a tiny bit amount of power. So yes, it's basically a incinerator, a garbage incinerator, but with a fancier look. And it doesn't look as dirty. Slick Willie's district. That would not have been bad. Marlena says, oh, sounds like Amsterdam. Okay, I missed that one. DJ Odyssey says, call it California. Lol. That's where he gets rid of the bodies. Yes. Some bodies go in, but they don't come out. Into the fusion incinerator, and it makes power. So everybody's happy. Everybody's happy with that. Okay, our population is at 122,756. We're gonna save the game here, and we're gonna see what happens when we start going full socialism. Full socialism. Now, I will probably not save the game, or if I do save the game, it's going to be saved under a different name, because I don't want to destroy this city. You can see, right now we are at near peak population. The treasury is bad, the budget's bad. City value, okay, I don't see how the value works. Taxation is at the highest level it's been. That's not that the tax rate is high, it's just that the money coming into the treasury is high. The birth rate is growing overall. The death rate as compared to the birth rate, noticeable drop here right when births were high. I would think there'd be more of an offset, but sure, why not? They're both doing, I say they're doing well. Employment percentage, well over 94.6%. 94.6%. We had been much better. We had one point been 98.6%, 99.1% at one point. We need more. You know why? Employment is probably down when we probably put in the university. That probably, people probably stopped working and more people started going to school. So that's really probably not much we can do about that. Available jobs has increased tremendously. Why are these jobs available? Or are these jobs not actually mean open jobs, just that there are jobs? Education level, let us check it. Education level is doing good. Students, well, I guess that's why we've got extra schools now. Our student population is falling. That's just natural as some citizens age and they grow up out of school. Tourism, it's been better, but it's still damn good. Tourist tax income, about the same, you know. It's been better, but it's good. Happiness, happiness is quite good. I'd say 90% happiness is a fair amount. Amount of residential zone, I don't think that makes anything. Prisoners, the number of prisoners continues to be growing. We're not at peak prison, but we're damn close. Cyclists, really almost 900 cyclists in the city. And disasters, yes, I don't know. We had a disaster here, a disaster here, a disaster here. I hate to be one of those shows on the Discovery Channel, but I'd say based on our map, we are about due for another disaster, and God help us if they are increasing in an exponential rate on their damage, because that would mean we are perhaps days away from a level 25 disaster, and I'm going to be honest, I don't think there's any coming back from a level 25. Unless we got super lucky and it hit someplace way off. Destroyed road segments should be 0, and it is. This was after our earthquake, and this was after the tsunami. But yes, down to 0. It's exactly where we want it. So that's good. I'll put it back to population. Zoom the game, put on the camera, get to comments, and then we're gonna start some socialism. Yay! Marlena Monroe warns, never go full socialism. Thomas Potts, welcome Thomas Potts. He says hello. Yo, Thomas, hi Marlena. Hector says, so you have fusion energy generators and you use it for burning garbage instead of making all your energy from it. Well, it makes very little energy, so it's not very practical. It's kind of like Mr. Fusion from Back to the Future, you know. Although I suppose that did make 1.81 gigawatts. Josh Street is asking if Anti-Tracker let him back on his internet. Hector says tremendously. Marlena says bigly. I must have said something. Thomas says kids can learn more in the mines. Well, they can in a way. Hector says, hi Thomas, how's your life? Josh Street asks Thomas, or says, Thomas, is that what you call the small room behind the small door in Anti-Tracker's office? Hector says, the big flood. Anti-Tracker says, Thomas, good for you. DJ Odyssey says, we are due for the big one. We are indeed. Hector says, I've been walking around DC, going to embassies, making alliance against Karoga. Oh, Thomas. Karoga's gonna have to come in. If I know you're out of the country, that means you're vulnerable. Your generals will probably just give up. Hector says, I would have loved to seen the faces of those embassy secretaries. I'm here for your assistance in defeating the nation of Karoga. Yes, sir. Come in. Have a seat. The ambassador will be right with you. Just put on this white coat while you wait for him. Hector says, try not to succumb to the temptation to rob some model. Oh, Hector, that's the whole point of socialism. Anti-Trigger says, Thomas Potts, I am so jealous. Please get me some pics of the Enterprise. Oh, in the original model, right? It's at the Smithsonian. Thomas says, I will. Anti-Trekker says, hey, while you're there, ask if it's okay to live stream from inside. If I ever go to DC, I would love to do a live reaction seeing the lights on for the first time. It's a government building. They cannot prevent you from exercising your First Amendment rights. Thomas says, okay. And he says, Bush made alliances during the first Gulf War. Was the U.S. weak? Those weren't alliances. Those were coalitions of the willing. Oh, the first Gulf War. That was just so we didn't have to spend as much money. Okay. So, time to go socialist. How are we going to do that? Let's go to our city policies, and let's see what we need to do. What would Bernie Sanders or AOC want? Sure, they'd want energy conservation. They'd want to conserve water. Of course, they'd keep giving out smoke detectors. I almost think they'd be crazy enough to do a pet ban, but I will not check it because I think they know if they ban pets, they would immediately lose all elections. Between dog owners and cat owners and ferret owners, nobody's going to stand for a pet ban. The smoking ban, they would totally ban smoking. Of course, that's tobacco, not weed. For some reason, weed's okay. Yes, they'd keep the parks and recreation boost. They'd do the educational boost. They would certainly allow the recreational use of weed. Of course, they do free public transportation. Schools out. No, they wouldn't do that. Harsh prison sentences. No need for harsh prison sentences. Extra insulation, of course. No electricity for heat. Oh, by the way, speaking of temperature, I finally figured out how to put the temperature in Fahrenheit. It was in the game's options. Gameplay, and units setting. Here, I honestly, I could have sworn I looked in these settings 2 or 3 times. I don't know how I missed it, but there it is. So yes, now our temperature is in Fahrenheit. Let's not mess with the heat options right now. Helicopter priority, no. Prefer ferries, sure, even though we don't have ferries. High ticket prices. Raise public transportation ticket prices to get more profit. You know what? That's actually true. I forget free public transportation. New York City keeps raising the cost of public transportation. It's not free. What am I kidding? Sure, they'd love it to be free, but they need money. The price of a subway ticket grows ever higher. So of course they're going to do high ticket prices. Educational blimps? Sure they will. Recycle plastic? Yeah. Prefer parks? Sure. Park maintenance boost? I don't think they can afford that. Free Wi-Fi? Well, yeah, they'd probably do that. This way they can get everybody's passwords. Automated mail sorting? Sure, that doesn't matter. Taxation. Now we're going to go and edit the actual tax rate, so I don't know that we have to do anything here. Small business enthusiast. I don't know. No. Industrial space. All zoning to work even more effectively by overlooking a few safety laws. I should have had this checked the entire time. This definitely should have been part of Port-au-Prince City, but it would not be in our socialist paradise. High-tech housing. Oh yes, that's part of the Green New Deal if I ever heard one. A high-rise ban restricts buildings from being upgraded to the highest levels. No, I don't think that would be an issue. Heavy traffic ban, of course. That makes sense. Who cares about getting food to the stores? It just sounds good. Encourage biking. Bike ban on sidewalks, yes. The bikes need to be in the streets for some reason. NIMBY. No loud noises in the night. No, that doesn't work well. Old Town. Only residents and businesses can use the area for motor vehicles. Ban other motor vehicle traffic. That would work on a district level, but not on the whole city. VIP area. Any shelters in policy area are reserved only for citizens living in this policy area. Oh my God, yes. We're going to have to make a VIP area with a shelter that only the politicians can use. Fast recovery. In these areas, emergency response unit does not search for survivors, but only makes the lot ready for rebuilding. More citizens are lost, but the city recovers faster. I think we'll leave that alone. No rebuilding. No, we don't want that. A combustion engine ban. Yep. We need to ban the combustion engine. We're going to have electric cars. Because that's going to make sense. Filter industrial waste, sure. Boost connections. Outside connections in the area can handle more vehicles carrying tourists, sure. A workers' union, you goddamn right. Automated toll, absolutely. Themes we don't need to touch. Okay, so we've implemented some policies. Let's go to our tax rates. Now this is going to be interesting. What are we going to do? I just found how to scroll up in the comments. Well, isn't that great? Anyway, so let's see. What do they say? They say they want to lower taxes for residents, but they don't. I mean, the taxes are just going to go up. Now, they want to tax commercial businesses, big businesses, right? They say big business, but they also mean small business. So let's bring small business up to 13, and let's bring big business up to 20, a 20% tax. Industry is going to be taxed at 20%, because they're actually maybe we'll tax them at 23% because they pollute. Big offices like Silicon Valley, they got to pay their fair share, so they're going to be taxed like businesses at 20%. Big businesses. Small businesses, 13%. And even though they say residential is not going to go up, it does. So what can we do? Let's leave the low density. Well, see, in my mind, the richer people are in the low density homes. Although it's just not true. A lot of the low density homes are low land value. So it kind of balances out. I'm going to leave the residential rates alone. I think their desire to lower those taxes, but the fact that they never can, just kind of balances itself out. So let's leave it at that and see how we're doing. See how things start going. We'll see where we are. We'll give it some time. In the meantime, I will get back to the comments. We'll give the game a chance to adjust to its new political reality. DJ Odyssey is selling Thomas all his uranium he doesn't need, so he has plenty to make for nukes for protection, in quotes. DJ says, I'm just not accepting Ovaltine. I'm just not accepting Ovaltine, lol, says Thomas. Hector says, what kind of socialism is he doing? I'm doing democratic socialism, Hector. Can't you tell? Thomas Potts says, you don't need heating. I agree. Is this citywide or just a district? That was the citywide policy I was doing. Hector says, Californian socialism. DJ says, looks like district. Well, it's the same thing, but that's the citywide policy I was adjusting. Since that one part looks highlighted, let's just be clear. I think it just shows all districts, yeah. You see, anywhere there's a district, it's showing. A lot of the city is not part of a district. I wonder if I have to go ahead and do it for all the districts separately. But we'll figure that out later. This is for the majority of the city. Thomas says, well, not Venezuela socialism. Berto Prey isn't going to starve his people. Josh Street says, they claim it's free. Yes, it's free from your wallet to the city's treasury. Hector says, Bird is against starvation. Thomas says, yes, for higher meteor death toll. Hector says, no strip clubs, no strip schools in socialist city. There can be. They'll consider it empowering. Hello.
services with important changes to your account before the next.
Yeah, it was nobody. Robocalls. And yes, I have no mo robo. There's still a hell of a lot of calls it doesn't pick up. Poor DJ. What? No, there. Don't declare war, DJ. Your club is still there. Thomas Pot says you didn't click yes on the VIP shelter. I know, because that I have to do on a district level. I don't want to do it for the whole city. DJ Odyssey says you have to have electric cars, but you're banning most things that produce electricity. Lol. Well, look at how much traffic has improved. There's no trains. There's no cars. There's a train. Okay. But let's see. You're telling me all of these cars are electric. Somebody got like Tesla to make all the cars. Josh Street says Bird just made the unions and fired every toll worker. Lol. Thomas says make sure you ban straws. So, yes. Hector says walking is healthy. Thomas says walking hurts. Sassy, we're not walking you, Sassy. Now when you have to come take Sassy for a walk. You made me say the W word. Marlena yells, tax the rich. Whee! Hector says, what is with the straws? And DJ fills them in that California banned straws because they create pollution. They did indeed. You would think that was an Onion article or something, but no. That is 2018 or 2019 America. Josh Street has started a hashtag, vote Bird out of office. Well, I see who my friends are. Hector says more farting because you ingest more air. DJ says, oh no, they just find too many floating in the water. DJ Odyssey says, okay, so those one parts aren't district, gotcha. DJ says he might starve them. You know, I was thinking if I evacuated all the citizens into the shelters, it would kind of be like evacuating everyone into FEMA camps. And we see how long they could hold out. And then just have the military going around the city. In socialist Birdland, you walk into a strip club and strippers are 350-pound lesbians who just take your money by force. Oh boy. Thomas Potts says Triggerland 85 news alert. Karoga cut food to civilians. Civilians seen eating shoes. That is fake news, Thomas, and you know it. Hector says, man, how many straws does a beach-going American leave lying around? Hector, I always made it my goal to leave 20 to 30 straws per meter of beach. Yes, I said meter. Per meter of beach. Don't ask me, it's a liberal thing, says DJ Odyssey. Thomas says Hector said it first. No, I'm not going to say that, DJ. You already turned her to 1 a.m. once today. Thomas Potts says put everyone in shelters and then hit them with a meteor. Oh, that would be so unfortunate if everyone got evacuated to a shelter and then the oh no. Uh-oh. What are they complaining? They're complaining taxes are too high. Well, what do you want? This is the Green New Deal, people. You're supposed to be happy. You're driving electric cars, right? Is that an electric car? Are you an electric car? They're going too fast. Well, I don't think you're electric trucks, but I've banned the internal combustion engine, so yes, you guys, you need to. Taxes are too high, and you're the low density commercial. You've got the lowest business taxes. Taxes too high. Look, you don't see these people complaining about taxes. Is anybody else complaining? Oh my God. Much of the city is complaining about taxes. I don't think they understand just how good they have it. Yeah, this can't be good. This cannot be good for the economy. Wow. Well, how are we gonna solve this? Oh, how are you really complaining about taxes outside the Lux store? People are gambling in there. They're just throwing their money into a big bin, and you're walking it away, and your taxes are too high. Seriously? See, anti-tracker district, they're not complaining as much. They know their place. Well, some are complaining. Really? You're abandoning your building because of taxes. Well, you lost population. Yeah, it looks like we did. Well, the only population we lost were the Nazi alt-right fascists anyway. So we're good. We'd rather have a smaller population that's diverse and inclusive and gender fluid. Let's see, what can we do about this? Well, if I've learned anything living in New York, the way you solve taxes being too high is by raising taxes, and then we'll lower them in like a year, and then we'll take tremendous credit for lowering taxes. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Democrats of New York. I thank you for that lesson in how to deal with taxes complaining. So yeah, that's gotta work, right? Population is falling by the second. DJ, don't worry, those are all bad people. We don't need those people in our city, okay? Okay, those are toxic white men leaving. Okay, that's all that they're leaving. No, there's no loss. There's no loss. We'll be fine. We still have our giant buildings, and even our giant buildings we should probably tear down, because they are just tools of the patriarchy. Let's face it. I mean, why do men build big buildings, right? We know why. We know why. Ah, look here. The Ritchie Pool District. They are happy. They're so happy. I bet their taxes didn't go up because they're a separate district. But we'll let them be. We'll let them be. Where was that? Oh, the Mona Lisa district. Oh, what happened to all our big buildings? This place was surrounded with huge buildings. And now our buildings are going down? Wait, this can't be right. There's no way Aaron Reed was right. That can't possibly be. I'm sure if we stay the course, people will wise up, and come on back. I will make a deal to get Amazon here, but then, oh, look at this. The trees are gone. This was thriving industry. This is it. This is our last. Our last bit of forest industry in the city. They're gonna come back. They can't leave for long. They need us more than we need them, right? Ah, look, our population is starting to go up. See, I was right. We've had a population increase. We've weathered the storm, people. Look at this. Yes, thank you, Governor Cuomo. You know what? I'm doing such a good job. Such a good job as mayor. I'm gonna build a fancy and expensive bridge right across here, and I'm gonna name it after my dad. Yep. Thank you, Cuomo, Governor Cuomo. You taught me everything I know. The Rudy D. Bridge. Captain Rudy D. Bridge. Since he was a captain. Don't ask where, but he was a captain. Oh, that's gonna sound bad. But yes. There we go. I just named a bridge after my father. Just like Governor Cuomo. I don't even know why we needed this particular bridge. There was a bridge there already. But no, there wasn't a bridge here. But it wasn't a bridge we needed, I'll tell you that. But hell yeah. That's how you do it. That's how business gets done. Oh, I forgot to put in the toll booth. Where's the tolls? The tolls. One way, no, two way. Slope too steep. Stop bitching. Okay. That car's got nowhere to go. Okay. No, don't turn around. I've opened the bridge. You can come back. Yes. Oh, power? God damn it. Okay. We'll get you some power. Alright, well, everybody's got electric cars now, so it only makes sense. It only makes sense that we've got spaces for their Teslas. And we gotta bring up that toll. I'm very upset that that's the highest we can make the toll. Surely somebody has a mod that lets us increase the toll booth prices. Look at all these people using my father's new bridge. Whoa there, pilot. Are you okay? You seem to be circling for no apparent reason. I don't know what's going on with you. I just want to make sure you clear our... Oh, you were coming in for a landing. Okay. How many people you got on board, pilot? 101. Okay. I wonder if our high taxes are affecting our tourist areas, our amusement park. Oh, look, the amusement park. Look at that. The parking lot's never been more full. How are we doing? Well, we are still making a profit, but it's a lot less of a profit than we were making before. Okay, it's back up. It's back up to 8,000. So yes, the amusement park is still making us a profit. I'd raise the cost, but I can't raise it any more than I already have. These people keep complaining. But look, our population is still 109,000. So, Okay, let me go to the comments and see what you guys are having conniptions about. Josh Street says, put everyone in shelters and let them starve. Thomas's DJ Club likes the taxes. And Thomas, yes, point out I lost population, but it's the population I lost I didn't want anyway, Thomas. That's what's so great about socialism. Josh Street says the Green New Deal is you just give us your green from your wallets. DJ says population is falling by the second. Don't worry, DJ. We didn't want those people here anyway. They can go back. They can go back to Europe or wherever they're from. Of course, Europe is not going to look like they remember. They can go to the North Pole. As long as they don't mess with the ice. Hector says, but the remaining population will live better. Exactly. Hector says, taxes, snowflakes. Josh Street says, Bird, you're giving a whole new meeting to tax your citizens into space. DJ says, they know their place. Sassy, are you for the taxes or against the taxes, baby? If you're for the taxes, bark. Yep, she's for the taxes. Sassy has her way.
Okay.
It's okay, baby. It's okay. It's the other dog in the neighborhood. Oh, Sassy, you wanna see Mia? Okay. DJ Odyssey says they know their place, and that's a quote from me. Josh Street says Bird wants the poor that can't buy anything. No, the richest of the rich are going to come live here because we're such a great city. And, we have the best politicians, so why wouldn't they live here? They don't mind paying their fair share. Thomas is increased spending on things you don't need. Well, Thomas, I'm pretty sure I already upped the budget onto everything to max already. Hector says you need more art schools. You're right. And mimes. I do need to put down an arts institute, I think. Hide the toilet paper. That'll teach them, says Marlena. DJ Odyssey says people will wisen up. Bird of prey, yeah. Thomas better take that one down. He's probably busy. Hector says all we need are mom and pop businesses. And Anti-Tracker says wait, Bird, ... Josh Street says if Bird is doing a great job, then why is Bird losing so much money? Money is not the way to measure success, Josh. You've bought into the capitalist propaganda. Okay, money does not equal success. Okay, it's happiness, it's feelings, right? What does it matter if you have money if you're not happy, man? Right? I mean, Hitler had lots of money, but he wasn't happy. Right? He kept killing those people. I think. I read that. My teacher told me. Actually, I was too busy. I was drunk. I couldn't read that. But my teacher told me Hitler was a bad dude, and he was not happy. If he had just lightened up, he would have been okay. You see, money's the source of all evil, man. Right? Without money, we'd never have Nazis. Like money is Nazis. Every time you use money, you're saying you're a Nazi. Right? That's why we have to get rid of the money. You have to give the money to the government, and then the government will spend your money, and they'll know what's best, right? That's what we got to do. By the way, could I hitchhike to Portland? Anti-Tracker says, in Portland, Oregon, they did it right. You build a bridge, but then do not connect the road so no one can drive on it. Well, Anti-Tracker, in New York, I gotta say, we at least connect roads to our bridges. Even if we build it right next to the existing bridge, we connect the roads. Thomas Potts says, captain of a tug. No, Thomas. Hector says, that's gold, Anti-Tracker. Hector says, the population is rising again. Almost. False alarm. Marlena says, okay, guys, I'm off. Have fun with your Venezuela bird. Thank you, Marlena. Thank you for spending time with us. Have a very good night. Hector says, see ya, Marlena. Night. Marlena says, DJ. Thomas says, good night, Marlena. Hector says, did you ban the farting cows? No, Hector. I need to go do that. I'll do that right after this. Thomas says, sassy bark of bird of prey is crazy. Hector says, it seems not. DJ says, yet you increase taxes, so you yourself as government is a Nazi. No, it doesn't work like that. Doesn't work like that. And Trek Yards is live. Talking about the Orville, I don't know, episodes 3 through 7. They didn't do any Orville. They have to do 4 episodes at once. Okay. Well, this city, it looks like there's a lot less buildings. But, man, our population did go back up. We're at 111,000. And, Okay, our deficit has increased. I don't know how, right? We keep turning taxes up, so why is our deficit increasing? But we need to get rid of the farting animals. So yeah, I'm sorry. It's time. It's time to send all these animals out to. Well, I wouldn't send them to the slaughterhouse, but to the pasture, maybe. Yeah. Make sure. Do we have any more farting animals? We sure do. Now, we're gonna get rid of you all. Sorry, cows, sheep, and pigs, and goats, whatever the hell you are. You're cows too, making milk. Sorry, this is a soy milk city now. Soy milk city only. Yeah, gotta get rid of you. Children's school lunches no longer coming with milk. That would just be crazy. Milk. Ah, shit. I erased the road. Well, we can rebuild that road. Well, that's a dirt road. Let's see. We'll rebuild it. That was a mistake after all. Okay, well, now we've got room on this farm. I guess we better put down some more crops or something. Since we've got all this land that we used to have the animals on, so no doubt it is quite fertile. Space already occupied. Oh, I see. Okay. Is this too big? It is. It is. So we'll put down more medium fields. I gotta make up for the lack of animals with more crops. Does that make sense, right? Somebody tell me it makes sense. Sure. And these little fields fit right where the milk things were. Perfect. Perfect. Our farm is going to be great. Even under animal-free socialism. Main building, the garbage is piling up. They should be recycling anyway. Oh man, look at all these empty blocks. Well, you know what? It sounds like we could just put down a nice recycling center. That'll make everybody happy, right? I'm sure it would. How could it not? Who wouldn't want to be near a nice, beautiful recycling center? Yes, that's going to help the population. $113,000. Okay, it's time to save this game as City on the Ever 2C. No. S. The S stands for socialism. I guess C could have stood for communism, but we're technically not doing communism. So, okay. So, 2S is where the socialist city is, if I come back to it. 2B is the city before we went down this dark path of socialism. Okay, so let's try and actually grow the city. Now that we're socialists, we have absolutely zero demand. Not even the tiniest bit. Completely zero demand for anything. So, as a good socialist, I know that means that there's just not enough places for people to live. So let's create a new neighborhood over here. Wow, that spaceship flew close to the camera. There we go. And in the spirit of true socialism, we'll put a roundabout right in the middle. There we go. There. And we'll make our own connections to it using large avenues. There we go. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Okay. And we'll use some of these roads. That was not what I wanted to do. There we go. Damn it, again. Okay. Okay. Now, this one is getting too close. Okay. Well, it's not perfectly centered, but what do you want? It was a union job. I can't complain. Nobody can be fired. Just be happy they completed the work at all. There we go. A beautiful city that will have it's got to have a statue. Yes, the mayor wants his statue in this city of tomorrow I've made here. That's not the mayor. That's possibly the mayor. Oh, maybe I'm Colossus. Industry. Statue of Wealth. That's capitalism. This is it. This might as well be a hammer and sickle. Let's get a small road here so that we can place down this statue. And how is that? Is that centered? No. No, it's not centered enough. There we go. There we go. That's much better. Much better. So, now we will put down I'll call this the mayor's district, because it's, no, we'll call this, well, we'll make this an appropriate tribute to the Marx district. Yes. Yes. And let us zone some residential here. Sassy girl. You want a house, Sassy? And some residential. Well, that's, didn't want it here. That was a no. We'll do some residential there. We'll do some offices here, because of course everyone wants office job now. And we'll do some commercial here, because they need commercial, and we got to give it power. Oh, and we've got to give it a road connection. That would help. We'll put some offices. Now these will mostly get broken because of the road, but let's give it its power. It's Tesla coil. So there we go. What the hell? I'll put one here too. More power, the better. Now we've got to put down some roads, because where we're going, we totally need roads. Perfect. Now, everybody can get off the highway. And they can get back on. And we've got a little industry area here. So now if I've learned anything about anything, it's only a matter of time. Oh, you know what? These are green. This is green. They want some wind power, I'm sure. Well, they just feel better about themselves if they see some wind turbines, even if it's in the distance. That'll increase property values, I'm sure. Come on. Start growing, city. Don't let me down. Oh, I know. We got to speed it up. We got to put it fast. That's why the city's not growing, not because of our taxes. That can't be. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We just heard in the next mayoral election, a billionaire is going to be running for mayor. Cities Skylines News gives him less than a 1% chance of winning, though. So we're good. We don't even have to worry about this new up-and-comer. I don't even need to mention his name, but there's no chance he's gonna win. We are good. Look, we've got a building. We've got a building growing. Proof that socialism works. The only problem is I don't want that building next to my statue. So next time you grow somewhere else building, we'll be happy. But no growing near my statue. In fact, let me relocate this building over here just to prevent that from happening again. So people are visiting the statue. Perfect. Well, then they probably want commercial stuff over here. Oh, let's watch this beautiful section of the city grow while I go to the comments, and then we'll probably call it a night, because clearly the game must be broken if nothing is building. Anti-Trigger says the Portland thing is a true story. They spent about $50 million on a beautiful new bridge, 6 lanes across. However, it's only accessible on foot, bikes, and emergency vehicles. You cannot drive. Excellent, Anti-Tracker. That sounds like the best bridge I've ever heard of. Hector says 5 episodes in a single live stream. Why Anti-Tracker needs 5 live streams for an episode? Very, very interesting comparison. And true. Anti-Tracker says that's because I do it right. Lol. DJ Odyssey says plant more soybeans for that soy milk. Indeed. DJ says Anti needs more Soylent drinks. Hector says put a cemetery near the Soylent too. To make Soylent too. Josh says drop a meteor on Berto Prey 5 McDonald's. No, Josh. Even in this tough communistic times or socialistic times, I'm confident my McDonald's is still functioning. Although I'm afraid to even go check. Thomas says Washington State built a bridge that the end road sway in the wind eventually collapsed. Yes, the Tacoma Narrows Bridge. It is something every engineering student learns in their introduction to engineering course. One of the biggest mistakes in modern engineering history. Damn accidental enter, says Hector. And then a bunch of deleted messages. I don't know what the hell's going on. DJ says, you know, Bird, if you type Mafia in search, you can find some cool classic cars for the game. No, I'm not telling her to call Mom. Okay. You don't search for the Mafia comes to you. Is Trump running? I don't know. I do know that I have to take my pill because I have not taken that yet. Where are the bread lines? Where are the circuses? Circuses have been shut down. Animal cruelty, man. DJ Alex says, perfect. I found the Ghostbusters firehouse. John says, campaign super PAC greater than prison super PAC. Well, it looks like we did get a couple of buildings. Three buildings. Okay. I will grant you the mayor's section. The Marks district is growing a little slower than I expected, but I think we can help that if we increase taxes more. And we may do that on the next episode of Cities Skylines. But for now, I'm going to save the game. We're going to have to make a decision. You know what, guys? I want you guys to vote in the comments. Not the chat. The comments underneath the video. You vote if you want to continue with socialism, or if next time I need to go back and start the city in the alternate reality where the Green New Deal was not put into place. You let me know which one you want to do, and that will determine where we start episode 19. Again, not in the chat, in the YouTube comments below the video. Whichever votes is more, that'll be a binding vote. Only one vote per person, or one vote per YouTube account, to make that decision. It'll be binding, and that's how we'll start the next episode, and I will be the tiebreaker if need be. So, no killing everyone, not tonight. Not tonight, Thomas, but thank you all for coming. You know what to do. Like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, all those good things. And I will be back, I don't know, probably tomorrow at some point. Qapla all. Take care.